Hey guys, what's up? Simon Marshall here. Well, I just want to say I'm sorry for about what just happened. Well, I had to restart this video because, man, I just fucked it up right now. I just accidentally pushed the wrong button, you know, where it says stop recording. Damn. So now we gotta start all over again, and you know what? Tonight, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 matches. Make it 8 matches were on the card tonight. So, anyways, let's start with Daniel Bryan. The ladder match for the Intercontinental Championship. It was Bad News Barrett, R-Truth, Dean Ambrose, Luke Harper, Dolph Ziggler, Stardust, and Daniel Bryan and Barrett. So it was a good match tonight, and believe it or not, so many people. 76,949 filled Levi's Stadium tonight. So, pretty damn good match. You know, it was good entertaining. You know, to see that. Reminds me of Shawn Michaels and Scott Hall, WrestleMania 10 for the WWE Intercontinental title at 10. You know, it was pretty wild. You know, and I'll never forget. You know, when 2 titles were in that rafters of Madison Square Garden. So outside of Levi's Stadium, I heard it was up to 29, and the fans were sweating like crazy. So I felt bad for you fans. I hope you were drinking enough water just to keep yourself, you know, hydrated. So good. So Daniel Bryan and the ladder match for the Intercontinental title, I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5 for that one tonight, because it was pretty damn good entertaining. And you know what? All the fans, like YouTube world, guess what? Zach Brown, Stevie Breach, Mr. Paul JV44, and Luke Cage 29 were all at WrestleMania tonight. So how far is Oakland from places like San Francisco, Santa Clara, or San Jose, California? How far are these subdivisions? Because I always wanted to visit there, so maybe someday. You know, I wish I had my passport. You know, I really need my passport to get around the world. So, anyways, Randy Orton versus Seth Rollins, who had JJ on his side, couple of has-beens, you know. As you all know, guess what? John Morrison has been firing back at Joey Mercury these days, because, you know what, John, it's okay, I understand what you're going through, because, honestly, word on the street is, he says Joey Mercury is a real-life mofo, if you know what I'm talking about, because of what happened, you know, because during those days of Eminem, and, you know, hey, it happens, and I understand what you're going through, and, hey, you have a right to call him that, and it's sad the way he is, and, yeah, because, you know, Joey Mercury had this. Right after the ladder match at Armageddon, Mercury's face was all swelled up because of Marty Jannetty. A.K.A. Jeff Hardy, gave him a big, huge gash right there. He had about 10 stitches after what happened. That's why he had to wear a mask when he was reunited with John Morrison for Eminem. So, poor guy. Sucks to be him. We should have called them Triple M's. You know, Mercury, Molina, and Morrison. But anyways, Randy Orton, Seth Rollins. Whoa, sweet RKO out of nowhere. So I'm going to give this one a 5 out of 5 between Rollins and Orton. I'm not sure. I mean, tell me, Universe, how do you guys feel about WrestleMania tonight? So, anyways, next we have Triple H versus Sting. That's kind of odd and boring, because the ending turned out pretty shitty tonight because of, you know, the old DX, and god damn, Sean Waltman, aka X-Pac, he's in rough shape. Ugh. You know how bad he sounds? He sounds like, you know, I got recruited by the NWO. I was with Jody Lauer, aka China, you know. That was me on the Surreal Life when I said, turn the freaking camera off. I mean, look how bad he's looking right now. He's getting gray. Because too much drugs and alcohol will do it to you. So, poor Sean Waltman. There was badass Billy Gunn, the Road Dogg, Jesse James, and Shawn Michaels out of the blue. And NWO, Hogan, Nash, and Hall. Wow. I'm so glad Scott Hall was a Hall of Famer last year. This year, Kevin Nash is a Hall of Famer. You know, it's so good to see him out of the blue. And then after that, so I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5 between Triple H and Sting because, well, he could have done better than that. So when the Hall of Famers came out tonight, holy, there was Rikishi, Connor's dad was there, Medusa Michelli slash Yolanda Blaze to Luke and Butch, the Bushwhackers, Larry Sabisco. I was so happy he's finally a WWE Hall of Famer. And you know what? I want to apologize and say, you know, Larry, I'm sorry I called you an a-hole. And you know something? I'm so glad you finally reconciled with WWE Hall of Famer Jerry Briscoe, you know. And it's amazing to see that, you know. And he was like, look, I'm sorry about what happened a few years back. And, you know, during those Monday Night Wars, it's like, hey, man, that hurt like hell, what you said about me, and you know what? I wish your brother was here right now. And it's like, I know. I miss him too. It's like, yeah, he was a good mentor. He was my hero, Jack. And so were you, Jerry. And it's like, yeah, I know. But I hope everything's okay. Are we good? Yeah, we're good. Alright. Welcome to the Hall of Fame. Thank you. I appreciate that. So that meant a lot for Jerry Briscoe and Larry Sabisco. So a Pittsburgh native, now a Hall of Famer. I heard Bobby the Brain Heenan was at the WWE Hall of Fame yesterday in San Jose. It's like, wow. I can't believe it. You know, somebody met Bobby in San Jose, and I'm like, that guy is a hell of a fighter. Because just to let you know, he lost this part of his jaw because of throat cancer. Now he can't talk, which is a major bummer. You know, I felt bad that, you know, he's a really, really good fighter. You know, he's in rough shape now, and I think he does miss speaking, but I think he wants to be at the Hall of Fame so he can recognize those people he's had in his career. Like, he's good pals with Larry Sabisco, which is pretty cool. So, and I think that's why Jerry Briscoe put his differences aside with Bobby the Brain, because of Bobby the Brain Heenan. That's why. So, anyways, let's go to AJ Lee teamed up with Paige from Total Divas, took on her colleagues from Total Divas, Nikki and Brie Bella, the twins. So this was okay because I noticed both Nicole and Brie got rid of AJ Lee earlier tonight. She was knocked out for a couple seconds, and you know, she's a hell of a good fighter. She got up, and you know, I always wonder, where was CM Punk? Was he in California maybe watching this pay-per-view, Phil Brooks? Or is he back in Chicago watching it? I don't know. Who knows, hey? He might not watch it. I mean, I don't know. Now that he's on the blacklist of, you know, leaving the WWE, and I don't blame you. It's okay, Phil. I understand what you're going through. So, out of this match, I'll give you a 3 out of 5 for the Divas. Let's call it the Total Divas match, because Paige, Nicole, and Brie are from Total Divas. Now, John Cena versus Rusev for the United States title, and believe it or not, he brought the title back to, believe it or not, what's it called? He brought it back to the USA in Santa Clara tonight. So it's weird that he had an odd entrance, but I love the history of the presidents of the United States and our country. So good one. So don't mind the TV, everybody, because tonight I'm watching The Walking Dead now that Wrestlemania is over. So Cena, Rusev, I'm giving you a 5 out of 5 match because the fast lane wasn't too crazy about. So now, next, The Undertaker versus Bray Wyatt. Oh, so good to see The Undertaker after last year. He lost the streak to Brock Lesnar, which was You know, it was 21-1, and Bray, what an excellent entrance tonight. Because Triple H came out with the Terminator tonight, which is crazy. Because there is a Terminator movie coming this summer, so I can't wait. So, Undertaker, Bray, I'm going to give you guys a 4 out of 5. Because Undertaker, you still got it. So, maybe, hopefully next year, The Undertaker might go into the Hall of Fame. If not, maybe it's WrestleMania 33. So, let's hope for the best for The Undertaker. Now, the main event between Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns for the WWE title. I noticed the universe is becoming pretty dull. You know, you're all callous turning your back on Roman Reigns, which is pretty harsh. Because, you know what? I know that he's being pushed, but you know what? Brock Lesnar disappeared for a while with the title, like after he took it from SummerSlam. He defended the title at Night of Champs. He takes off, doesn't want to be at Hell in a Cell, doesn't want to be at Survivor Series or TLC. Then he comes to the Royal Rumble and doesn't bother coming to Fastlane with the title. So you know what? I'm sorry, Brock Lesnar, your days as a champion is over with, because you took that title up to British Columbia when you were hunting. And you know what? We were hoping you would have gone to UFC, but I guess your deal with Dana White didn't go too well. But oh well, shit happens, you know. I guess you're just a big coward when it gets to UFC, because you did suffer the real deal. You know, those cauliflower ears came from UFC, probably courtesy of Cain Velasquez and Frank Mir gave you those cauliflower ears, which is pretty harsh. So tonight, Seth Rollins came in with Money in the Bank. He had it since June something from Money in the Bank pay-per-view. So now he is officially the WWE champion that he took and cashed in Money in the Bank. So good match. I'm going to give it a 5 out of 5 because he made a last minute change. And the pay-per-view itself, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10 tonight for WrestleMania in San Francisco, California, they were in the subdivision of Santa Clara and San Jose, California. So it was good to see Stevie Breach, Luke Cage 29, Mr. Paul JB 44, and Zach Brown at WrestleMania. So I hope you all got your money's worth, and please contact me and let me know how you enjoyed the pay-per-view, and tell me, what was it like? I want to know about how you met those legends and Hall of Famers and the current superstars. So this is Simon Marshall saying, have a good night, enjoy The Walking Dead.